Previously on Town Hall 10 Free to Play, we showed off armies that you can use to push to Legends League. Today we are going to farm and push trophies without heroes. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe. Welcome back for episode 38 of the Town Hall 10 Free to Play series. This is a progression series where I play through all the daily struggles of Town Hall 10 and do the things that you want done, like trying to farm and push without heroes at the same time. Can it be done? Absolutely, but you just got to be aware of what army you can use. And miners have done really well. Now, let me get you caught up on what's going on with this base, because we haven't talked about the base in a few days. We've done a lot of trophy pushing. We did our clan war leagues. We got rotated off of the roster in the clan war leagues after obtaining our 8 stars. And you will notice that both of our heroes are back down for upgrades. So we need Dark Elixir really, really bad. We got to keep getting that Dark Elixir. That way we can keep our heroes down for upgrade all the way to level 40. We only have a few more levels to go. Thank you. Now, there's really no right or wrong answer on this, whether you should upgrade your queen first and then do your king, or do both of them at the same time. I just chose to do both at the same time. That way I can slow down the progress on the defenses, because we've already knocked out all of our archer towers. We got all the cannons done. We've got 2 of the Expos upgraded. We got both of the Inferno towers to level 3, and we got a lot of traps already completed. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and keep this rotation of builders going the same exact way. We're going to keep 2 builders on the king and the queen until they hit level 40, unless the clan war league cycles back around and then we have to do more attacks. Also, at the same time, we're going to go ahead and finish up this final expo right there, which has 7 days and 23 hours. Oh my gosh, that's going to take forever. And we're also going to rotate this builder right here through the hidden Teslas, knock them out, and we still have 1 builder that's working on traps. So we're still doing our defenses, we're knocking out traps at the same time, and we're also knocking out our hero levels. That way we can go to Town Hall 11 with level 40 king and queen. But before we go out and do a live raid, let's go ahead and knock out a question of the day. All right, so let's go ahead and do a question of the day. We have not done one of these in a while, and the reason behind that is because we keep seeing the same questions asked. Now, this question is actually quite relevant and very new. Viewers want to know why the name of the YouTube channel was changed from Clash Attacks with Joe to Kenny Joe, and I understand that. I was going to try to slip it in there and then add the new one and just kind of not acknowledge it, but you guys are on top of it. There is absolutely not getting anything by you. But here's the facts. So Clash Attacks with Joe was started in 2016, and realistically, I was just recording my 3-star attacks just so I could remember how I was 3-starring bases. Seemed legit, right? I was a soldier, and I would just go to work, I would come home, and I would play the game, and then I would just record my attack and post it. That way I could remember. Now, here we are years later, and I did not anticipate YouTube growth. No, I was not trying to be some big YouTuber. I was not chasing funds or money or anything like that. And here we are doing all these different things. So I didn't really feel like Clash Attacks was very fitting anymore. I was thinking, you know, we do tips, we do tutorials, we do more effective ways to play the game and try to improve our gameplay. And so as I started bouncing around all these different name ideas, I knew that I did not want to be some fake persona with a name that just didn't make any sense. So Joe has always been a part of my name, and my actual first name is Kenny, so it just seemed like a legitimate thing, and I can just be me. That's realistically what I wanted to do there. So if you ever ran into me and you just yelled out Joe, I would more than likely look, because I've been called that for so many years, and it just seemed like a really good idea. But at the same time, it also opens this up for the future to be able to do other things. No, Clash of Clans is doing perfectly fine, I'm sure. I don't necessarily monitor the game's progress and how well the company is doing, and no, we're not going to go changing our creator code or changing the intro. We're not going to go doing a bunch of changes right now. We're going to continue to do the same things that we've been doing, working through this free-to-play series as well as that rush-based series, and it just opens us up for the ability to do bigger and better things in the future. So hopefully that makes sense for you guys. And if you have a question of your own, go down in the comments below and hashtag question of the day. All right, so let's go ahead and get into a live attack, and we want to know if we can still farm and trophy push at the same time. In a way, yes, you don't necessarily need the heroes, but you want those heroes if you want to progress through the trophy ranges faster, as well as using those training potions. Now, we're looking for bases with sizable amount of loot. This is a Town Hall 11, so we have to be very, very careful, and that's why I bring the Wall Wrecker to assist with obtaining the win. That way we can take advantage of that win bonus. Now, I'm not going to say that we're going to get the win on this one. We'll see how it works out, but this Dark Elixir Elixir is just sitting right there in the perfect place for me to take it. I couldn't help myself. It's just sitting right there. This is not necessarily a farming base. This is more of a trophy pushing base, and that's why this Dark Elixir is placed out here on this outer edge, which works out really well for us. So we're going to try to grab a little bit more of a funnel here using the baby dragons, and we have 35 miners involved here, so we should be able to push into this town hall's location, but that's what our wall wrecker is for. So let's go ahead and drop baby dragon there to clear out some additional buildings. And once we place these miners, we are going to activate that eagle artillery, so we need to make sure that we move kind of fast. Let's go ahead and drop a heal spell in this region, and let's go ahead and place that wall wrecker to target the town hall's location while the miners clear out buildings and help these that wall wrecker, clear the space right there. So we got miners moving up into the expos here. We got a heal spell on that location. We're going to save that. We got we got clan castle troops. Hold that thought. Just hold that thought for a second. Let's drop the rage spell right there. And let's go ahead and drop a heal spell in this location to possibly help out our miners, which are going to get taken out by those bowlers. But we still obtain the win. That's all that really matters. We got the town hall. We will be able to save some of our heal spells. We don't necessarily need to use them. And we're going to walk away with a percentage of that win bonus. It's not going to be the full percentage, but let's see what we walk away with here. 3,500 Dark Elixir and 463 Dark Elixir there, 38% bonus. All right, so before we go out and do another attack, I must acknowledge that the miners do okay up here in Champions League. They're not necessarily going to be 3-starring every single base without your heroes involved. You must be aware of that, guys. It's just a farming army. It does way better down in Crystal League, but you can steal some massive Dark Elixir up here in Champions League. Now, in that previous attack, you noticed that the clan castle troops will take out your miners very, very fast. Now, what's also funny is that I killed off his bowlers. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at the attack log real fast. I got to show you what kind of loot I've been able to pull in with winning raids as well and getting that win bonus. So we've been able to steal a bit of Dark Elixir. Now, this replay here where I lost, I got a little greedy. You have to be aware of this. You're going to find some serious Dark Elixir pools. 11,000 Dark Elixir on this base. I couldn't help myself. You see that and you're just like, I'm going to try to hit this base. But I was unsuccessful with actually winning the raid. I think we got the wall wrecker into the core. Started out with some baby dragons on the bottom side to clear a Dark Elixir drill. Used the baby dragon over here to try to clear out some of this range over here. And what you're trying to do is funnel a little bit. Clear some exterior buildings or the buildings surrounding the location where you want to move into the base with your miners. And then you're going to basically move those miners into the base. But you have to remember that you are facing a Town Hall 11, and that Eagle artillery is designed to shut down hordes of troops like the miners. It's just not going to work out for an extended period of time. Dropping a few miners on the top side of the base to clear out some buildings, and then I'm going to drop the bulk of the miners to go inside the base. But remember, once you drop those miners, you are going to activate the housing space involved with that Eagle artillery. So we got the wall wrecker moving into a single target. Probably could use a freeze spell in this location. Did not bring one of those. Been bringing the double poison because of the ground set skeleton traps as well as the clan castle troops. Being able to kill off some of those electro dragons that I've been finding. But we were able to get the miners into the center of the base to grab the Dark Elixir, and we were able to get everything minus the town hall we in fact lost. So let's see what we got available to us out in global. Let's go ahead and hit the button and see what we can find. You're going to come across a lot of Town Hall 11s. You need to be a little selective on your bases that you hit, because if you're trying to maintain the win to grab that loot bonus in Champions League while also trying to grab a little bit of trophies and not drop down, you're going to have to really be selective. We have a Town Hall 11 here, but that Dark Elixir is in the center of the base, and there's really no promises on being able to get in there on it. We're going to go ahead and search a little bit more, and I will be right back. And sometimes there's just going to be bases that you're going to find that you just cannot help yourself but hit. We have 5,500 Dark Elixir available on this base, and it is placed up by the Town Hall. So if you have an easy base like this, or at least what I hope is going to be an easy base, definitely try to hit it. We have a few Dark Elixir storages or drills right here on the bottom side, so we're going to see if we can get in here and grab this Dark Elixir out of there. And we're going to send the bulk of our miners into this location right here and try to get in on that town hall and take it down before those Inferno towers roast our troops. Now, it looks like the baby dragon's going to get a little distracted on the Barb King. That's going to help us out just a little bit by doing some damage there. Let's go ahead and drop the baby dragon right there to try to get in on that drill. But again, there's an air defense right there, so we're not going to be very successful. Let's go ahead and drop a few miners there, not all of them, just a few, to try to clear out a few buildings. And I guess we can go ahead and waste a heal spell right there to get rid of that wizard tower. And let's go ahead and drop the rest of our miners right in this location, as well as our wall wrecker to target that town hall's placement. Now those miners are being targeted by the Eagle artillery now. We also have ground set skeleton traps. Those will definitely kill off your miners, so you have to be very much aware of that. Miners are going to move into the location where the dark elixir storage is at, and the looks like the wall wrecker has also targeted as well, so that helps us out dramatically. Let's go ahead and get the P.E.K.K.A. into the core, drop the rage spell, and where can we use this final heal spell? Looks like we've gotten a bulk of the dark elixir, almost all of it as a matter of fact. So let's go ahead and drop the heal spell in this region to get a little bit more percentage. We might not get the 2-star, but we're definitely going to walk away with a bulk of that dark elixir. 221, that's probably in the clan castle. And those ground set skeleton traps are going to basically keep those miners in place so the Eagle artillery can kill them off. But again, 5331 and 854, I'll take it. So I searched for a little bit to find a Town Hall 10, because Town Hall 10s are a little bit easier to hit than the 11s. You don't necessarily have to worry about that Eagle, and they're quite ideal. So we're going to go ahead and try to pull some of the dark elixir. There was about over 400,000, or 400,000, man, I wish there was 400,000 on the base. 4,000 dark elixir available on this base. Let's go ahead and drop a baby dragon over here, and we want to try to funnel our troops into the base a little bit. Let's drop another baby D on that drill, and that's going to be all 3 of the drills, I think, claimed. One maybe baby dragon might not be successful because there's an expo on the opposite side. Oh, it just came up short. All right, so let's go ahead and drop our miners over here, and we can always bring our wall wrecker off to the flank. Let's see how these miners do. Let's drop 2 over here, and let's go ahead and just sneak in that wall wrecker back behind those miners. Let's get a heal spell down in this location because of the bomb tower, and hopefully there are no clan castle troops. But if you do come into contact with those E-drags, you just got to drop that rage spell and try to get through the base as fast as possible. They have to chase you, and it does appear that we have, oh my goodness, we got a P.E.K.K.A. Oh no, we got P.E.K.K.A. Let's drop a heal spell over there. Miners, and looks like the wall wrecker is going to get in on the location where, where the dark elixirs that we might have P.E.K.K.A. versus P.E.K.K.A. going on here. Just hold that thought for a second. Let's go ahead and drop the rage spell, and let's drop another poison and shut down that P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A. versus P.E.K.K.A. We are successful. We will get the win. So you'll see that the Town Hall 10s are a little bit easier to take down than what the Town Hall 11s are. We'll drop another heal spell up here to try to get a little bit more loot. We're past 57%. We did get the 2-star on this base, so that's exactly ideal. And miners are going to get up into the gold right here. Maybe a little bit more gold, yeah. We just lost our P.E.K.K.A. She is gone, and we still left 38 dark elixir on the base. Well, that's quite unfortunate. What did we walk away with? Let's go ahead and end it right there, and let's see what we got. We got 4,412 with 1,100 dark elixir in the win bonus. I mean, you can't complain. You really just cannot complain with that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and finish up this video on this base right here. I don't know. This might be a little wrong of me. This guy is clearly trophy pushing up in Champions League. He might be on the push to go to Titans League, but let's see if we can kind of halt that a little bit. Just for fun. You know, sometimes you just got to have a little bit of fun. I can't help myself. And there's a little bit of dark elixir available on this base. So we're going to use our baby dragons to do a little bit of funneling first. And I got to make you aware of the defending clan castle troops. I just did a raid a moment ago on a Town Hall 10 with 6,000 dark elixir, and there was a golem in the clan castle. It just completely shut down the raid. I was like, no! We still got the win, but we didn't get all the dark elixir, so I was highly disappointed with that raid. I'll show you in a moment. All right, so we're going to work those miners in. Let's go ahead and send in our wall wrecker in this location right here, and we're going to have to use our heal spells to keep these miners alive. Looks like we got a couple of baby dragons coming out of the clan castle, which kind of sucks, but let's go ahead and drop the poison spell there, and let's drop a heal spell on our miners right here while these baby dragons are distracted on that wall wrecker. Wall wrecker's going to crack into the core of this base. We're going to go ahead and drop a rage spell in this location, and let's go ahead and move these troops through the base. All the baby dragons are dead. That's a good thing. Let's go ahead and try to keep these miners alive with our heal spells. Where did the miners go? Miners are over here. Let's go ahead and drop a poison spell right there, and the miners have made it down here on the back side of the base. Let's drop a heal spell in that location. We're holding on to that baby dragon for a reason. That way we can try to do cleanup on the right buildings. Hopefully all the air defenses are down. Yes, they are. Let's go ahead and drop Baby Dragon right there. Seems like a legitimate spot. And we're going to walk away with 32 trophies if we get the 3-star on this base. I mean, it is a Town Hall 10 versus a Town Hall 8, so we should very much do so. If I didn't do it, I would be a little disappointed here and probably not even show this raid. Just going to throw that out there. But we are going to get the 3-star on this base and steal 32 cups from Defend Yourself. Man, that sucks. I feel bad for that guy. But he did give up a very nice win bonus. We got about 3,000 Dark Elixir off of that base. And you're going to notice that we jumped up over 20,000 Dark Elixir in this video. Now, quickly, let me show you this one replay that had 6,000 Dark Elixir on the Town Hall 10 base. We're going to go ahead and speed it up. That way you can see that golem come from the clan castle. You got to be very, very aware of these bases. The defending clan castle troops will shut you down so bad. Now, I've tried to raid with just miners and no wall wrecker. I really have. And they just don't do that well. You need some kind of supporting cast to try to get as much off of the base as possible, but you saw that the Dark Elixir did not get collected there because miners do spread out and fan out across the bases if they are not funneled correctly, and that just happened to be one of those situations right there. And on that note, I do believe that that is going to wrap us up for today. As you can see, we were able to continue doing a slight trophy push. We are just short of 3,400 cups, and we gained over 20,000 Dark Elixir in this video. Champions League is an amazing location for Dark Elixir if you are trying to work on your heroes. If you enjoyed the content today, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe and turn on those notifications if you like watching us every single day. If you need any additional video support, click one of those links over there, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.